Hello and welcome back, viewers. This is Savera and you're watching the Savera. In a historic move, President Donald Trump has signed an executive order to establish the United States' first sovereign wealth fund, aiming to leverage government-owned assets for economic growth. The fund, expected to be capitalized through tariffs and other sources, will focus on infrastructure, manufacturing, and research. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent and Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick have been tasked with structuring the fund within 12-month timeline.
The United States, we have tremendous potential in this country, tremendous. You're seeing that, what's happened just in a short period of time. And as an example, TikTok, we're going to be doing something perhaps with TikTok, and perhaps not. If we make the right deal, we'll do it, otherwise we won't. But I have the right to do that, and we might put that in the sovereign wealth fund, whatever we make, or if we do a partnership with very wealthy people, a lot of options, but we could put that as an example in the fund, and we have a lot of other things that we could put in the fund. And I think in a short period of time, we'd have one of the biggest funds, and you know, some of them are pretty large, I must tell you. Some of like the Saudi Arabia fund is on the large side, but eventually we'll catch it. But we're going to create a lot of wealth for the fund. And I think it's about time that this country had a sovereign wealth fund. And these two gentlemen and some others are going to work with them very closely, and they'll be heading it up, and they're going to do a great job. Two highly respected people that have done unbelievably well in the world, in the real world. So that's a big deal, huh?
Yes, sir. I think it's going to create value and be of great strategic importance.
Mr. President, why is it important for Elon Musk to have access to the payment systems at Treasury?
Well, he's got access only to letting people go that he thinks are no good if we agree with him, and it's only if we agree with him. He's a very talented guy from the standpoint of management and costs, and we put him in charge of seeing what he can do with certain groups and certain numbers. Some of the numbers are horrible, what he's found.
However, as of today, this proposal has already started facing strong criticism. Experts question whether a country with a $34 trillion national debt can afford such a fund. Critics warn of inefficiency and political influence, arguing that private investments might be more effective. The administration, however, insists that the fund will begin with $5.7 trillion in existing U.S. assets, including gold, reserves, equipment, and tax prepayments. A major point of interest is the potential acquisition of TikTok's U.S. operations. The administration views this as a strategic move to address national security concerns while generating revenue for the fund. Meanwhile, public backlash is growing. On February 4th, that was yesterday, protesters and Democrats gathered outside the U.S. Treasury Department, raising concerns about transparency and governance. But here it clearly seems like President Trump is dominating the crease. Why, you ask? Despite the controversy, Trump's move aligns with his broader economic agenda. This agenda includes tightening trade policies, reducing reliance on foreign investments, and reshaping America's financial future. But will this sovereign fund be the game changer Trump envisions, or will it be a risky gamble with taxpayer assets? That remains to be seen. Stay tuned as we keep bringing you further updates on this only at The Savera.